facing the police every single day.
Nearly 15 years later, and the case against a deputy in the deaths of two men could finally come to an end. Former Collier County Deputy Steve Calkins was the last person to see Terrence Williams and Felipe Santos in 2004. He's battled a wrongful death lawsuit for years. Calkins is due in court tomorrow, and he wants his case thrown out. Tonight, IP's Hannah Vogel is live at the Collier County Courthouse tonight. Hannah?
Right. Well, like you said, the hearing will be in this Collier County Courthouse behind me tomorrow afternoon, and it's to talk about these. The document Stephen Calkins filed asking to dismiss the lawsuit filed against him. It is extremely unfair to the defendant in this case. It will be impossible now for the defendant to obtain a fair judgment from any jury in America. Direct quotes from Stephen Calkins' motion to dismiss the lawsuit filed against him for the wrongful death of Terrence Williams. Calkins writing, "This case has gotten way too much attention, has gotten overexposed because of civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump and Hollywood actor Tyler Perry."
I was blown away because the last person to see him alive is this Deputy Steve Calkins, from what I understand.
Calkins was also the last person to ever see Felipe Santos, who disappeared around the same time as Terrence Williams nearly 15 years ago. To try to get some answers, trying to get Calkins to testify in court, a private investigator served the former Collier County Sheriff Deputy summons papers at his Iowa home last year. And family members are still not giving up.
I believe that someone harmed him. If he could get to me, he would.
That was Terrence's mother, Marcia Williams, in 2009, 5 years after her son's disappearance. But Calkins has never been charged and is pushing for the case to be dismissed, saying the complaint doesn't lay out what he did wrong and is outside the statute of limitations. Now, if the case is not dismissed tomorrow, Calkins is requesting time to get a lawyer and prepare for it. Again, like I said earlier, the hearing is tomorrow afternoon right here in this Collier County Courthouse. Trust Wink News to bring you any updates as we get them. Reporting live here from the Night Beat, Hannah Vogel, Wink News. Now.
His son, Terrence, was last seen at the intersection of 111th Avenue and Vanderbilt Drive.
And we have a man who vanished in Collier County under mysterious circumstances 15 years ago, is pushing for answers and justice.
4 in Your Corner's Adam Pinsker tells us lawyers for the family of Terrence Williams are filing a wrongful death lawsuit against a former sheriff's deputy, last seen with Williams.
Well, I will deny the motion to dismiss.
Marcia Williams watched as a judge allowed her wrongful death lawsuit against a former Collier County deputy to move forward. Williams' son, Terrence, was last seen at the intersection of 111th Avenue and Vanderbilt Drive in January 2004. Former Deputy Stephen Calkins told investigators he picked Williams up and dropped him off at a Circle K gas station. Terrence has not been seen since. The sheriff's office fired Calkins for not cooperating with the investigation.
This is her son, and we're talking about unanswered questions related to that, and she has been a stalwart of a woman.
Stephen Calkins?
I didn't know that. Come on.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Last year, deputies in Iowa, where Calkins now lives, served him with papers relating to the lawsuit. He called into Thursday's court hearing representing himself, denying he had anything to do with Terrence's disappearance. We called the number listed for Calkins at his home in Iowa, but did not hear back from him. Calkins is not facing criminal charges in this case.
The complaint does not clearly say at all what the defendant did wrong. There are no material facts at all.
Last year, actor-filmmaker Tyler Perry announced a $200,000 reward for anyone who provides information leading to a conviction in Terrence's case and Felipe Santos' missing persons case. Santos was last seen with Calkins in October 2003, and like Williams, Calkins claims he dropped him off at a gas station.
My prayer is, in all of this, in trying to help her, is to just get the answers and get the justice that she deserves, that Terrence's children deserve, that the Santos family deserves.
Adam Pinsker, Fox 4, in your corner.
And the judge in this case says he's preparing his own recommended order, which will be issued in a few days.
Fast. Never saw them again. Relatives still don't. Tyler Perry is raising the reward for information in a decades-old mystery in Southwest Florida. He's offering $200,000 for any tip that could lead to 2 missing men from Naples. Philippe Santos and Terrence Williams vanished more than 10 years ago after being detained separately by Deputy Stephen Calkins. Calkins says says that he dropped off the pair at a convenience store and never saw them again. Relatives still don't believe that.
These 2 people, black, white, Mexican, doesn't even matter, would be put in the back of a sheriff's deputy's car, someone we are supposed to trust, put in the car, and then they disappear and haven't been seen in 14 years.
Well, Calkins was never charged in the disappearances, but was fired from the sheriff's office there for not cooperating with investigators.
Hey, Sheriff County, this is Sheriff County COPWATCH. I am using any video here under fair use if you have criticism, reporting, teaching, etc. And please donate. I do not make money from YouTube, and there are different ways to donate in the video links. Thanks.